Hi, I'm Melissa, your free-range psychic. Happy equinox, everybody. In case anybody's confused, because I already published this, I had to withdraw it because my voice was out of sync with my mouth. So I didn't want to have that to go out, so I took it back, and I'm going to try it again. So today I used the Druid Craft Deck by Philip and Stephanie Carr-Gomm, illustrated by Will Worthington. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck. I was inspired to use it because it's druidic and it's the equinox, which is very druidy. And I also drew an angel card from a Diana Cooper's deck, the Angels of Light deck, or the Angel of Light deck. I don't have the actual box in front of me, so it's one or the other. I'll write it down below. Don't worry, you'll have the correct information. So today the energies were really powerful, like they are as the equinox is coming in. Today it's Sunday, September the 22nd, which is the eve of the equinox. And I can really feel it come in. I don't know how comfortable it is for me, but it is a powerful energy. I lost my keys and then I found them. This recording went wonky. Other things went kind of wonky today, but I guess that's what happens when, you know, cosmic energy is surging. So when I do these readings, I ask my guides to show them the cards to me psychically, and then I ask them what they mean when I draw them out. I don't shuffle them and draw them out myself using synchronicity. I do that sometimes for myself, but for these readings I always do guided readings. So I use a very simple Celtic cross. So the subject card is the world. So this represents the autumn equinox, this eye shape or this oval shape. So it on one hand, it's the completion of a cycle. We've ended summer and we're coming into the autumn. Here on the northern hemisphere, on the southern hemisphere, you have entered into spring. You have ended your winter. So this represents the two halves, the southern and northern hemisphere, according to my guides anyway. And then the whole world, though, is celebrating the equinox, this passage, this change. And this is a celebration of this completion and also this new beginning. And this is a world event. So the equinox, in case anybody's wondering what the autumn equinox is or what the spring equinox is, it's when the night and the day, it's never exact, I don't think, but they're pretty equal. So the day is equal to the night in terms of length. Equa meaning equal, nox, I believe it might mean night. So I'll have to look that up. I do have it written down somewhere. But it is a time when the equator line, there's, I guess, astrology or the astronomy draws an imaginary line up to the cosmos, and the sun is bisecting that line. And in Michigan, the equinox happens at 3:50 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can Google and see when the equinox is happening for you. So this is a powerful time. This has been celebrated forever by humans. Ancient and ever reoccurring event. So at the top is the Eight of Cups. My guides say that this represents, these 8 cups represent the summer, Also, you could say it could represent August also as being the 8th month, where this is the bounty, the harvest time, the completion or the culmination of our experience of the summer. So this person's walking away from these cups, going up the steep ascent here, and it represents having walked away from emotional completement and fulfillment of the summer into a more interior journey as we head towards the shorter days and the longer nights. And it's just the beginning. So it's paradoxical. Just as we are celebrating and experiencing the fulfillment of the summer, we leave the summer behind and we move on to autumn. We move on to our new journey here. So the sun, of course, is in the near past, and it represents the summer. So this is a naked child on the horse, the sun being dominant, the days being long, not having to wear much clothing, being free to experience physical activity outside. We don't have to think about putting on coats or scarves or keeping ourselves safe from the frigid temperatures. It's a time of joy and innocence and celebration also. And this harp here reminds me of people going to music festivals and having cookouts and things like that, and singing around the campfire and just enjoying the freedom and the luxury of being outside and enjoying the outdoors. Underneath is the Nine of Cups. This is an interesting card. So this is an obvious card for the summer, right? It's the sun. But the Nine of Cups, I really had to ask my guides, well, what does this mean? So my guides say that this is, as we reach the end of summer and we begin the autumn, and this is pertinent to probably every equinox time, but also very much to right now, autumn 2019. We're having to contemplate, or we are being asked to contemplate, who's going to have a seat at my table. These cups are about relationships, but also about what we consume. So they say, my guides say, this is about really having to take time, or asking us to take time to contemplate what brings positive energy into our lives, what brings healing into our lives, what brings love into our lives, what brings positive regard into our lives, what brings a health into our lives, what are healthy choices, and also what relationships are toxic to us or are not working for us, what lifestyles are healthy for us, what aren't working for us, what addictions do we hold on to, and what addictions do we need to leave behind? How are we going to bring ourselves into healing and balance, and into a more happy and balanced emotional life for this new energy that's coming in this new season, autumn. And just basically I think at any time in our lives, this is something now and then we should contemplate. Who am I inviting to my table, and what am I putting on my table? What am I going to consume? And you can also extend that to our footprint on this earth. What is going to be healing and healthy for the earth, and what things can I give up to lessen my usage of or excess usage of material goods and resources that are depleting the planet. So in the near future, we got the Star. And this is very specific to 2019 autumn. And this is such a beautiful card. This represents healing, coming into balance with with our emotional energies, with our spiritual energies, and also to me this very much represents Aquarius. So this is an opportunity that's coming for us for healing, a time for us to heal our hearts, a time for us to get into balance with ourselves and our hidden vulnerabilities and our sadnesses and our grief, and allow communion with the universe, with our angels, with our guides, with nature to come into healing. This is a time to make very significant progress in healing physical ailments, emotional ailments, spiritual imbalance. So bringing into balance any dis-ease. And really this is a time that we're being reminded that yes, we are coming into the Aquarian age. Either we're right on the cusp or just, in there, but right in the beginning. This beginning time of Aquarian energy coming in as we leave the epoch of Pisces is very powerful. Any time a planet is on the cusp in your horoscope, and whatever sign it's leaving and whatever sign it's coming into, it's all very, very powerful. So right now we are experiencing the extremes of Pisces as we're leaving it. The Neptunian kind of haze of it. Neptune rules addictions, and it also rules spirituality. It rules psychics and mediums, but it rules this duality of light and dark, this polarity. We have the fish. It's symbolized by a fish, one fish swimming one way, and another fish swimming the other way. This tendency to get lost in that struggle of light and dark, and Pisces also has a hard time sometimes seeing beyond the fishbowl that it's in, finding clarity, and it's this evolutionary challenge, finding clarity amongst the haze and the mist of Neptune. But now we're coming into Aquarius, which is very much ruled by lightning. Its symbol is the two zigzags. It's illumination, it's clarity, it's this extreme desire for truth, and the complete refusal to accept anything but the truth. It is bringing in the light, literally bringing in the light. And as we come into Aquarius, it gives us immense opportunity for healing on all levels, because light brings healing. The clarifying card is rebirth. So my guides say that, and this is the Judgment card in the conventional tarot. My guides say this represents the passage of the equinox, the end of summer into autumn, as here Gabriel is blowing his horn and bringing us into more in touch with our naked spiritual selves. It's interesting. Yeah, I just thought of it. Here's this child on this horse playing and enjoying the summer. Now here's its passage into its next level of growth. And this is a hare. I asked, and I even looked up what that might represent, but then I really asked my guides, what is this representing? Is this important in this card even? And they said it represents this time of our spiritual evolution as we come into autumn 2019, where our spiritual development really quickens. It speeds up as we move forward and we lighten our energy. The lighter, as we lighten our spirits, which the child represents, and then spiritual advance can be quicker. So that's what that represents. And this is the outcome. The outcome card is the Chariot, and what my guides say, they wanted to warn us in a way that these changes that are going to come in with the autumn equinox are going to be like hurricane type energy. They're going to be swift, and they're going to be overwhelming at times. It's just going to be one thing after another. And they're asking us to go through this process of looking at our lifestyles, really, thinking about doing some detoxification, eating healthier, also having more, maybe even house cleaning, cleaning up your life, simplifying, thinking on how you can be in better balance with, especially if you think about it, the autumn's coming in, you don't want to get sick. You want to start getting your immune system geared up for the colder temperatures, and also the viruses that fly around. If you have kids, they go back to school and they come home with viruses and things like that. And then there seems to be more stress in the autumn and the winter. So they're asking you to really give yourself this experience of healing, of honoring your body too, which is a sacred temple, and treating it as such, so that you can withstand these energies that are coming in. And the guides told me they're necessary. The energies have to come in to move us forward, to move us out of this muck and this murk that we're in right now, to really do a major house cleaning for the planet, so that the light can come in and we can really speed up the pace and the progress of our awakening, of our ascension, of our healing. So my guide said to me, I can do this. I did this in the last video. The video that I made, did I mention? I don't remember now if I mentioned that at the beginning. Oh, I did. I'm sure I did. This is my second try. I did a reading in that video where my lips were my lips were out of sync with my mouth. And I'm going to do it again for you. I'm going to ask them about this card. So my guides say the energies coming in may seem very overwhelming, but they are beautiful, though. The end result is amazing for us, because we've been in such doubt and despair about what has been happening. And how can I understand how it can be hard to believe that the good things are really the predictions, the things that the psychics say, or the things you may read about what's coming in could possibly be true. But my guides say yes. What's coming in is just so beautiful, and it's going to give us access to joy, to true joy that's not conditional on anything, really. We're going to experience this great renewal. That's what they're saying. And so that's why also to get ready for it, to get into balance for it, physically as much as emotionally and spiritually, because we're going to experience an amazing transformation as the light truly takes hold and this darkness recedes. So that's pretty good news, I think. Well, so I did choose or asked my guides to choose a card for us, an oracle card for the autumn equinox. And this is the card Abundance, and I love the backs of these cards. There's an angel on every card. Abundance. It is time for your life to flow with prosperity, love, and success. You draw from the limitless universal pool according to your belief in how much you deserve. Angel wisdom is reminding you to believe in yourself and trust that you deserve more. Then you will attract abundance and the true riches of life. To feel surrounded by love, open your heart to others. Choose to do what fulfills you most, and the angels will bring you joy, satisfaction, and success. Enhance your prosperity by receiving graciously, giving out willingly, and saying thank you for everything. Enjoy all you have, and more will come to you. If you heard that buzzer, that was my laundry. I don't know if you heard that. It's done. So the affirmation is, I deserve love, prosperity, and success. So that is my reading for the equinox. And although to me it sounds, and it feels very intense, it is necessary to clear the way for the new to come in. I cannot wait. So I always enjoy reading for you. I want to remind people that I do personal readings. I read present life concerns. I also do mediumship. I haven't really thought of myself as a medium, but I must be, because I do connect through my guides with those who have passed, and I can help you get in touch with them, and I can also check to see if they've made their transition, and then if not, we can work with the guides to help them move forward, which is always a good thing, to do. We always feel better when we know that our loved ones have made it to the other side. So I keep on saying so. I'm sorry. I have to think of another kind of word. It's a segue word, really. I love getting in touch with people and introducing people to their guardian angels. I will be happy to do that for you. Please like and subscribe to my channel, share and comment. Also, I have a Facebook page. It's called Sacred Fire Psychic Readings. I would really appreciate it if you checked out that page and liked it. If I don't post too much, but I try to post what is pertinent to me. I try to post things that are hopeful, joyous, positive, occasionally political. But I like to give people the sense that yes, there are wonderful things happening in this world, despite the stuff you see on the news. I really hope everybody has a beautiful autumn or spring equinox wherever you are in the world. And the one thing that I really want to end with is not that you have to have a celebration, but I think it's important and significant. Even a quiet candle lighting or a prayer or some kind of acknowledgement that we are shifting from one season to the next. It's like having a birthday in a way, where you think back, well, what did I do over the summer or the winter? And what do I want to bring in for this new energy, this new season? How am I going to get ready for it? It's a good time to have a celebration. Whether it's with yourself or with friends, it makes it significant. It is a significant time anyway, but it brings you into synchronicity with it and into some kind of awareness. So if you have a chance, even 5 minutes or something to acknowledge the equinox that's coming, or that has passed, depending on the time you see this. But for those of you who see it coming up, with the autumn coming up, take time to celebrate it, if you so choose. I will get back with you soon. I apologize again for posting that initial video and then having to take it off, but hopefully this one will have more sync. You guys take care. I'm sending you my love. See? My heart. Happy equinox.